it's a small little, it's like a
Don't do
a
me like that.
wagon village. Yeah. Now, if you want to
Do you even have
find,
an identify scroll?
yeah, if you want to find spells and stuff, then you need to go to like Waterdeep. You'll be able to find anything,
Alright.
anything. Yeah, but in a small town like Red Larch, they're basically chickens and wagons. Remember, it's all about chickens and wagons here.
I
Now,
thought I might find somebody hidden, like a mage
well,
somewhere.
no, not here. Just a few of the council members that they have along with along with the butcher. That's actually the constable of Red Larch. And they have a general equipment store which you can find anything. You can find like general 50 gold healing potions. Just
Superior healing potions, Dave?
no, you can't find superiors. No, no, just regular basic healing
Greater?
potions. No, just regular healing potions. This is a good try though. Right?
Damn it. We're going to have to make a
Yeah.
stop, guys. I gotta go to Waterdeep.
Waterdeep's too far away.
Yeah,
That's not
Waterdeep
on.
is,
That's not on.
I think I need to go there.
Yeah, Waterdeep's
I'm so squishy.
probably weeks away. Let's
Oh,
see.
wait, we could take the Griffins. Oh, damn, wrong game.
100. Yeah, yeah, right. The Griffins. Yeah, you guys are hundreds of miles away
Don't
from.
call you that.
I'd probably say 500 miles away. 500 miles away. To yeah, I'd say about 600 miles away from Waterdeep.
Hmm. So all I'm getting is potions. You're a killjoy, Dave. You know us girls like to shop.
I know you do. I let you guys.
That tough luck. Maybe
Tough
we
luck.
find stuff. Laura, maybe we find stuff on
Maybe.
road.
Maybe you'll find stuff, yeah. Maybe you may find a traveling caravan at some point.
Plus, you guys woke up late. It's a long way. We
I was
probably.
up before you, Dong.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
face rig.
I only require 4 hours of meditation. I was down here long before you, dear.
Donk meditating right now.
I find that hard to believe, Dong. What are you meditating on? Your next meal? Oh, nasty.
And don't spray.
So if you guys want healing potions, go ahead and add them to your sheet. 50 gold per. And they're the 2d4 plus 2 potions.
Can they at least exchange all my copper, Dave?
Absolutely, yeah. You can exchange your copper, yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. For a 25% fee, but no, I'm just kidding. You can exchange it.
It's like a restocking fee.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, you don't have to do that. I'm not getting. I used to do that back when I first started DMing, but not anymore. I'm like, you want to exchange it, exchange it. So, what do you guys think? Off to the Fane of the Eye?
Let's do it.
Let's
Oh,
do
no.
it. Well, we need to travel in style. We need horses. Do we have horses?
We don't have horses. I don't think I can ride a horse. I have to like tape two of. I have to tie two together to get up on a horse.
You could get a.
How much
I can
is
fly
it to
there, so
change,
no problem.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Copper pieces to gold pieces.
I have it. Hold on.
10 copper is 1 silver. 10 silver is 1 gold. 10 gold is 1 platinum.
There's 100 copper in 1 gold piece.
Okay.
Yep. You guys need horses, you can buy them. There's a stable master inside of, Red Larch.
Well, I mean, they have wagons, obviously. When
Hey,
we first came to this town, there's like a million wagons.
Yeah, plus
But he's a corner
yeah.
wagon place.
There's I think there was 2 or 3 different wagon merchants. But, the constable, they give you horses anyway. If you need transportation, the constable will grant you horses, so you don't really need to buy them.
I think my horse would commit suicide halfway through because
That's a war horse. So it's a large horse. You don't have any problem at all riding it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I say if we're going to get horses, let's do that. So I have my rations jammed up in my backpack. I slide that puppy on, and heading out. Where do I go to get the horse? My horse's name is going to be Trickster.
You just go right to the stable master. It's right next to one of the wagon merchants. And he gets you a war horse, and he gets you the biggest one out of the stables, which there's only a couple anyway. So
All right, so I'm gonna go to the stable and I'll start petting my horse. That's a good boy, Trickster. You a good horsey. You want an apple?
Lynx, what's
Half
up?
the
Sanders,
apple.
what's up,
I'll
guys?
take a whole bite of like half the apple,
Good
and
to
then
see
the
you
remainder
guys.
of the apple I'll hold it up to the horse. You don't think this apple delicious? And then I'll just give him a little piece, and then I'll eat the rest. Do war horses like to eat meat?
They like fruit. They like apples and stuff. Yeah, I don't think they'll
No.
eat meat.
Not too bad.
So what
So
about
I'll be brushing my horse while everybody else is their thing.
what about Rogar and Ilsa? Are there any special requests? Growl, any special requests? Or I think Growl may fly the way to probably fly the way to the Sighing Valley.
A horse.
She's gonna fly.
A
How's
horse
she?
is good enough for me.
I mean, yeah, I don't need horse. I
Nice,
fly.
Sanders.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you turn into a bird or something?
You can turn into many things.
Maybe to an insect land on your head, donk.
Hey, if you turn into Big Bird, you could carry Donk.
Not that big.
That would have to be an ancient dragon.
Not too bad. Donk, tell you what, I will hold you. You could ride on my shoulder half the way, and then you could fly half the way.
Yeah, she can fly. So you guys make your way to the Sighing Valley. You guys, someone give me an encounter roll, a 1d20. Let's see if you guys run into anything on the way. All right. Growl rolls a 3. You guys make it to the Sighing Valley. I'll pull the map up again for you.
I always do encounter rolls. Because I always roll a...
You always roll.
I always roll a...
She always rolls low.
There you go, guys. There's the Sighing Valley.
Rarely
You make your
roll
way
above
in.
a 10.
Yeah, you don't want to roll a 20, that's for sure. Well, at night I usually do, depending on the territory where you guys are at, your surroundings, but usually it's 19 or 20. Upper right-hand corner of the map, you see Knife Point Gully. You find a nice area for the, and in fact, the constable had sent a couple extra riders with you to corral the horses back to Red Larch. So you guys figure out, how much time you're going to need, and the constable will have the horses brought back to you. Because if you leave them lying around, probably some type of bandits or maybe some harpies. You know that there's a lot of harpies in Knife Point Gully. Maybe they'll probably kill the horses, or the bandits will take them. So you guys will be able to get back fairly easy.
Plus, Warhorse is delicious.
Yeah, it tastes
Warhorse.
tastes like chicken. I heard it does anyway. You guys are going into the fissure. You're in the Fane of the Eye. You guys find the Fane of the Eye. You go down several different passages. Somebody give me a nature check.
Druid.
The best one. The best person for the job to navigate your way.
Donk will do nature check. Hold on. What kind of plant this is? Oh, that not plant. It's snake. Run!
Oh yeah, Growl. You track the Fane of the Eye easily, just from what Donk and his perfect common language, and his the way that he describes places, and you're able to find it. With your 18 check, you're able to find the fissure that takes you to the Fane of the Eye. Now, as you guys start to descend down into the Fane of the Eye, you start to see a lot of ruins, a lot of broken buildings. You could tell that these were once beautiful, massive corridors, 20, 30, 40 feet high, and this is the old ancient civilization of Basel, which is the dwarven civilization. And now, over time, a lot of the lands have actually changed. So there's a lot of, a lot of the ceilings are broken, and the earth is coming through. The floors are that way. So there's a lot of different passageways that you have to maneuver around where you're broadcasting. So yeah, you guys have a pretty rough it's not, you don't get hurt, nobody takes any kind of damage, but I mean, you are actually kind of fatigued after this travel through Tir Basel, and you come to the portion of the Fane of the Eye where previously Allura and Donk had discovered. And you guys know that this is the common ground where all four of the cultist factions, they dwell. And they war with one another. They're not all part of the same gang. I mean, these guys have animosities to one another. Air, earth, fire, water, they all fight each other all the time. And I'm sure Donk and Allura have told you all throughout the start of this adventure, these cultists have been fighting one another.
And using us to fight each other.
Yeah. So now you guys are in the Fane. The Fane is where the prophets are. The four leaders of these cults. You still have, 3 of the delegates. One of the Watered Havians. You have to find her. Desena Norville. She's a diplomat from very high ranking, and in fact, rumors are that she is probably one of the masked lords of Waterdeep. It's never been proven, of course, but she could also possibly be one of the masked waterlords. Well, one of the masked lords of Waterdeep. You have Rundorth, very, very, very highly decorated dwarven master smith. He spends many years making beautiful items. And that's what he's done his whole adult life. And he's forged some of the most powerful weapons on the Sword Coast. You have to find Teresiel and her magic seeds. That's what Donk wants. Because the elves in the council, that back in Red Larch, several months back, when their journey first started, the elves had promised Donk some of these magic seeds. So that's what Donk wants. And you have the 4 prophets themselves. Like I said, their names are Yansi Ben, Gar Shatterkill, Marlos Venrail, and Vonifer. Do you want to kill them? Or do you want to let them leave and just get the delegates, and then maybe the cults will uprise in the future? Or do you just want to take them out for good? That's up to you. So let me move you over to the Fane of the Eye, where you guys are at.
Fane.
Fane, F-A-N-E, Fane of the Eye.
Oh, okay.
It's basically a hub where the 4 elements have their source of power. And I'll share the map. And this is like a central hub as to what Allura and Donk had described to you guys. And you climb down this, 150 foot. It's like a hole that was in the ground, and it is pitch black dark. But I believe all of you have dark vision, if I'm not mistaken.
I can cast it if needed.
Believe it or not, the Dragonborn does not.
Does the Dragonborn not have it?
No.
No, I have a spell for it, but I can cast light
Well, if you want to see,
on my staff.
you're definitely going to need to. All right, so you cast light on your staff. Poof, it illuminates
Yeah.
the entire cavern, and you see that the ceilings are about. That fluctuates between 10 and 30 feet, and it's not. This is an earthen chamber, so there's no walls. There's, it's basically earthen. It's been dug in, and a lot of it looks natural, actually. It looks like that, there was construction at one point to where they were going to, especially where you're at now, where they were going to do more things. The floor is quite polished and leveled out, but the walls are still rough. The ceiling's still rough.
Alright, well, before we take a step, I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And you guys all know that I did Firing Leader. For them, that's 13 hit points. Temporary hit points.
What's your inspirational speech there, inspiring leader?
Inspirational speech.
Let's kick some ass.
Let's kick ass and chew bubble gum. And we're all out of gum.
What is gum?
Something to chew in your mouth.
You guys just,
a type of food.
you guys just
Kind of,
climbed down
yeah.
this 150-foot shaft down into the temple, and from the light on the end of Rogar's staff, you can see that there are some quite large skeletal remains in front of you to the north. And you can see that the tunnel veers to the right. You can see some condensation building on the floor, not massive puddles or anything, but it is quite warm in here.
What's this place smell like?
It really, there's no smell. There's no smell, but when you get a good breath in, it's actually kind of warm.
So this is warmer than the outside, then, huh?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, and you guys have gone down probably about total of about 175, 200 feet.
I like this place. Feels good here.
I like it. So there's some stairs that there's you can see some rather large bones of some type of creature. It looks like there's a tunnel going towards the north and a tunnel that's veering off to the east.
Okay, so that's what those things are ahead of us, is bones?
Yeah, it looks like a couple large, really large bones are kind of sticking up over the stairs.
I'm going to move up quietly to this bone and see if I can recognize what they're from.
All right, why don't you give me a nature check? Oh yeah. Yeah, so as you look down to this stairwell, you can see that these bones have been here for quite a while, because a lot of planks of wood have been attached to these bones, making this staircase that descends down actually quite a bit. Let me reveal the map a little bit more. This is about where your vision stops. And you can see that it's like a huge, all these rib bones. And with your check, you can tell that this used to be some type of I mean, purple worm. You've seen purple worms before as a druid.
Okay.
You know that they are massive. And this looks like to be a very old, pile of skeletal remains of probably a purple worm.
Alright, I come back. Hey, guys. And I hold up my arms, in a big arching thing. Giant worms.
Giant worms?
Giant worm bones. But maybe more.
Oh,
Yeah, when you were over here, Growl, and you were looking down,
Yeah.
around this corner, you saw that there were 5 packs, sort of like nature packs, that were up against the wall.
Oh, it's a nature pack.
Sort of like a backpack. You would think of it as like a backpack or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thanks,
Just
Travis.
leaning against the wall, huh?
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the host. Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, everyone,
yeah.
someone's
There's
been down here.
5 of them. I think there's 3, but then you dig around a little bit more, then there's a total of 5 packs, and they're actually they're full, but they don't seem to be that heavy. But they actually seem to be pretty full packs.
I motion for everyone to follow me.
All right, so what do you guys? The packs were back over here where I just put your token.
Oh, that just said I saw it down there. Okay.
Yeah, as you turn the corner here, as you were looking down the stairs. But yes, the corridor to the east kind of curls back to like the southeast too.
I want to search these packs.
Yeah, what's in the packs? That's what I want to know.
Sure, they're all identical. All 5 of these packs are identical, and they have like a couple of cords hanging out of the side of them. And when you start to look at them, they appear to be some type of big cloth canopy. It looks like and in fact, Alora, why don't you give me an arcane check, an arcane check.
Any
Oh.
parachutes?
I should have dropped that in the tower. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No problem at all. Yeah, nice roll. So you've seen these before. These are quite rare indeed. These are all balloon packs.
Balloon packs?
Yeah, seriously, they're balloon packs. And just before Donk starts to rip one apart,
Hey,
you're
everybody!
like, yeah, whoa, and these are the balloon packs. They contain the spirit of an air elemental, and this compact, like a cloth or leather type of balloon. And when you're wearing the backpack, you can basically deploy the balloon, and it will summon the air elemental inside of the balloon, and it'll let you levitate for 10 minutes. Or if you're falling, it is a good safe fall to where you can get feather fall.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
that we each take one of these then. You said
And,
there were
yeah,
5.
there's a total of 5, yeah.
I'm grabbing one.
That's
I'm
same
going to
here.
take 2. No, somebody's going out without one. No, I'll take 1.
Okay, you could carry mine.
Oh, because you could just turn into a bird.
Now, the one thing that you do know about these also, Alora, is that these are single-use items. Sort of like a cipher. Huh?
See.
Huh?
Huh?
Kofat.
Huh?
Thank you very much,
Huh?
Kofat. Thank you for the follow. So
Alright,
yes, these are
so,
one-use items.
So I turned to the group and I was saying that make sure that you only use these when you need them because they will not be available beyond one use.
How do you use it? And then I pull the string.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Donk.
My
Really?
bad. I'm sorry.
All right, so Donk pulls the string, and all of a sudden a
I'm-
balloon emerges out of this backpack.
Oh,
Did you really pull the
Nice.
string?
sure. That's what Dunk would do. So I'll take. Oh no, my bad. I'm sorry, everybody. I'll take the remaining pack that Growl wanted me to carry. And now that I know how they work, I'm gonna put that remaining backpack on my back.
Yeah, so a balloon
carry
basically
this
comes
one.
up, and it's it has like a nice net harness, and you can see that there is an air elemental basically sitting at the top of the backpack that's forcing wind up into this balloon. So the balloon is levitating, and the pack starts to lift up.
Does it kind of lift me up a little bit? Like I'm,
Oh,
I'm
absolutely, yeah.
hovering?
Yeah, you're hovering up, your legs are kicking, you're about to...
Oh, I'm kicking my
Yeah.
legs. Help!
Before he
Help!
gets too far up, I'm gonna try to. I mean, I'll see if there's any way I can dispel this thing.
Sure, well, you can't dispel it, but the top
I'll
of the
just let it
balloon,
go.
the ceiling isn't that high in here.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, the balloon hits the ceiling, Donk's feet are about 5 feet off of the ground,
Ooh.
and
I
he's just
fire
kind
a
of dangling
firebolt at
there.
the balloon.
I'll just let the balloon go and let it kind of float up like a kite, and I'll drop to the
Yeah, I
ground.
was also going to do a fireball at it.
Alright, so Alora and also Rogar, they both shoot firebolts at the balloon. The balloon explodes, a big gust of wind hits everyone, kind of knocks everybody back, and this air elemental just kind of fizzles out and bink,
Oh,
is gone. And then the pack and the leather balloon just kind of fall to the ground.
Along
Holes
with
in it,
Donk.
of course, all destroyed, and all that
Are you
good
prone
stuff.
now, Donk?
Yeah, everybody's back up on their
Okay.
feet.
don't now know how to use this. It looked like we could use this if we fall or if we need to float over water or something. I will put this one on my back. Nobody push this button. Pull that string. It will deploy. And then I'll put this last one on my back and right next to my other backpack. Maybe one's up a little bit and the other one's down a little bit on my back.
All right. You look down this long staircase. It's about 50 feet, and then you have this corridor that's traveling to the east.
Should we take the corridor to the east and explore this level before we go down, or I'm with whatever the group wants to do?
Well, I think we need to go east, and then I start heading west. Oh wait, no.
Oh my god! The dog's wearing off on him.
I think we should explore this level first before we go deeper.
Okay.
I'll
Don't.
drag a balloon pack over to everyone's character sheet. So,
Oh, I already put it on there.
I put all
Nice.
the information and everything on it.
Oh,
so-
that's fine then. I'll just delete mine.
Yeah, it has all the action and stuff like that on it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All the
Don,
information.
why don't you take the lead and lead us down this corridor?
Okay.
Oh, actually, I put one on your sheet. Growl, could you delete yours off? I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
So, Dave, I don't believe Goliaths have dark vision or anything, so I'm going to have to probably light a torch if
You
I'm
have
up here in
the-
front.
Yeah, you have the light of Rogar too, so it's the light is going
Yeah,
down
I'm
the
going
tunnel.
to follow Dong.
Okay, all right, no problem then. So, yeah. So, I mean, I've got a pretty quick step, just to let you know. Giant legs and all.
For a big guy.
Goliath legs. Right. Yeah, for a big fat guy, I've got a pretty good step. So, I'll take a few steps to get out in front of people, but then I think I'll hold back a bit and make sure that they can catch up a little bit. And all the time that I'm walking here, I want to look for just really apparent just horribleness, like giant holes in the wall where arrows could get out of, or anything like that.
Yeah, you learned that from last time, didn't you?
Absolutely, yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to step on a trap that folds down. So I'm looking up, looking down. Not so much as to be incredibly